Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat podcast, your one-stop shop for daily Miami Heat content. My name is Amir. Before I get started on today's episode, I just want to thank everybody for supporting the channel. Getting close to 2,000 subscribers, so if you guys do enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot. So, read an article on Bleacher Report today saying that there are going to be some veterans that are believed to be available before the February 6th NBA trade deadline. And so, according to NBA insider Mark Stein, he said Jonas Valančiūnas and Kelly Olynyk are among some veterans who are going to be available for second round picks. So these veterans are believed to be available for second round draft compensation with 39 days to go until the trade deadline. And so should the Miami Heat go after Kelly Olynyk or Jonas Valančiūnas? So that's what today's episode is going to be. So let's start off with Kelly, obviously former Miami Heat player, was a fan favorite during his time with the Miami Heat. He was with the Miami Heat during their deep playoff run, as well as their run in the finals in the bubble, making it to the NBA championship and losing to the Lakers. He is reportedly now available from the Toronto Raptors, and the Heat should be interested or intrigued, at least because, one, he brings versatility both as a stretch five or stretch four. He's a solid rebounder, not the best defender, but for him, he still provides the size, and he's familiar with the Miami Heat system, obviously playing here for many years. And he's shooting 35% from deep, which fits Miami's offensive system perfectly. Miami's one of the best three-point shooting teams in terms of percentage this season. So, again, with his ability to space the floor and offer potentially solid minutes off the bench, he could be a upgrade to the Miami Heat's front court, especially with Kevin Love not looking great. You know, Jovic is getting those minutes. Now Kelly Ware is getting some of those minutes. So there is room for someone else potentially, especially with this Miami Heat team. They're always dealing with injuries, so there's a lot of season left. The only downside to him is just maybe taking away minutes from Nico, who's been playing really good. But either way, he's not getting utilized right now. He's not really in the rotation. He's been injured, so he's only played 9 games. But last season, he was playing 26 minutes per game with Toronto. This season, only 16. Was averaging 13, 6, and almost 5 assists, which is great last season. Right now, it's only 8 points, 2.6 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 steal. And I think he's actually shooting 45% from 3. But again, it's only 9 games, so small sample size. So, yeah, Kelly could be a no-brainer to bring back because, again, he's familiar with the Miami Heat system. He has that IQ and that intelligence, which is invaluable. So he could be an asset to the Miami Heat's second unit, and we're looking to bolster our offense and add more firepower, giving Bam Adebayo some opportunities to rest and to play potentially at the 4 if that ever is going to be a thing. So next, let's talk about Valanciunas. So I've done videos in the past of why the Miami Heat could or should go after him. He is reportedly on the trade block for the Washington Wizards, who signed him to a 3-year, $30 million contract this past summer. $10 million a season for someone like him. That's a great deal. I think only $10 million per year. He's currently averaging 11.5 points, 8 rebounds per game, shooting 54.8% from the field. He's 6'11". He's a big-bodied center who could provide the Miami Heat with much-needed presence and a low post presence, which we don't really have. So Miami Heat is undersized, always typically like playing small ball basketball. So adding a strong physical veteran and center like him could help us protect the paint, get those defensive rebounds, hopefully some offensive rebounds as well. He could finish at the rim, and he's really great at setting hard screens, which Bam Adebayo is really good at doing. So he's going to be someone that can, play next to a Tyler Hero, a Terry Rozier, help them get downhill with those monster screens. He'll do the dirty work inside. So he could be an appealing player with a friendly contract. So why should the Miami Heat go after Kelly and Valanciunas? Well, I think it's clear that the Miami Heat need more size. We need more depth, especially if we want to make a playoff run. If we want to avoid the play-in, we need Olynyk, who could be a stretch 5. We need someone who's a bruiser who can play inside and let Bam Adebayo play and operate more as that 4. I think both are affordable again in terms of the Miami Heat's flexibility. But they would need to trade someone, obviously, to get that money off the books, essentially, since the Miami Heat is still close to being a second apron team. But for second-round picks, man, I probably take I don't know who I would take between the two. You guys let me know who you think, but let me know if either of them are feasible or if you would rather have one over the other. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.